Dolphin Mary, you were in my heart in the making of this video as well. You're such a good observer of the skies. And the animals, the birds. I hope that birds don't keep dying also. I agree with you. It's just so many strange things going on, but the world, they just seem to adjust. It's like they're inside of a movie or something. You know, something horrible happens, and then they adjust, and that becomes the norm. Just like the weather patterns. The weather patterns change extremely. Everybody goes, wow, that's weird, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden next year, when it does it again, I hear the people saying, oh, that's normal. One thing that really I remember is red tide on South Padre Island, and that was my home for 20 years. And I remember the first year that I experienced it when we had real trouble there. I lived there for several years prior to this. But nobody said anything to us. Apparently they knew what it was. I guess they probably even saw it coming in, but they didn't say anything to we the people. But everybody was coughing. Our lungs were just, all of us who were smokers thought that we had a turn in our whatever damage was being done to our body as a result of the smoke. And they finally admitted it kept getting worse and worse, and pretty soon people couldn't even breathe. It was, I mean, all of our sinuses, it would hurt your eyes, mucus, any mucous membranes would be painful to be exposed to this red tide, and you would have to wear a filter. By the time it got really bad and people were having to put on filters, when they admitted that there was a case of red tide and suggested people stay out. Fish were dying, were being washed upon the shore, and they were being washed up dead. All kinds of things were happening. That was red tide. And the world's way of dealing with it. All of a sudden, several years later, oh, that's normal. When red tide would come in, now it like comes in every October or something. And it will come in, and it's very disturbing to be around. And everybody says, oh, don't worry, that's normal. Oh, don't worry, that's normal. Okay. I read a title somewhere, I think it was on the internet. Normal scares the shit out of me. Fuck you very much. You are in my thoughts at this time. Normal scares the fuck out of me. But that's good, because fear inside us, fear within us, is what holds us from knowing ourselves. So it's all right.